What a great thing the mind is. It is able to remember. One of the great things about this tour is that you will remember. You will remember. The Lord's table has been given for that very reason, that we will never forget. Do this, what? In remembrance of me. But it's not in remembrance of His resurrection, as triumphant and important as that is. Christians love to jump from the difficulties that Jesus faced during His ministry right to the resurrection, and we don't like pondering the death. But the Lord's table is to help us remember His death.
Yes, come on, Eve. Show us your face, come on. Okay, give me one highlight.
Sea of Galilee. Sea of Galilee.
Why was that, Eve?
Oh, the boat ride. No churches, no people, just the Sea of Galilee, just as Jesus would have known it. And it was perfect. Yeah.
Sitting on the southern steps thinking, I'm here in Jerusalem where Jesus walked. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
A real highlight.
Thank you, thank you.
Pleasure. I'm going to come over here. Okay, a highlight.
A highlight?
Yeah.
It was all a highlight. It's been all fantastic.
The spring of Engedi.
Yeah.
Through the desert and the aridness and the barrenness. And I thought of the spring like the living water flowing through our barren desert hearts. And it was just such a picture of the Holy Spirit. Thank you, Lord.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Smile.
Gaza Strip.
What is it?
Gaza Strip was the highlight.
Gaza Strip?
Yeah.
Why?
Just to see it and see it so green and to see the military there as well.
Yeah.
Just never see that anywhere else. So I think that's been the highlight for me.
Highlight. Highlight?
Hi. One of the many, I think, St Anne's Church, where we sang the wonderful acoustics and we just sang those songs and the sound was amazing and just praising God in there was fabulous.
It was beautiful, wasn't it? Highlight?
Temple Mount.
Temple Mount. Yeah. Okay.
The Garden of Gethsemane.
Yeah.
And all those beautiful old olive trees. Knowing Jesus had been there.
She's okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, highlight, Brenda.
Oh, you've already heard me talk.
That doesn't matter.
Highlight. Galilee. Getting baptised at Galilee. Yeah, I'll say that'll do.
Tilak, highlight.
Hi. Highlight? Yeah. Probably the Holocaust Museum, actually, strange enough. So, I think it was very touching. You know,
good.
It was an incredible experience. So probably through.
Okay.
Thank you.
Paul, highlight.
Don't put me on the spot. The whole thing.
The whole thing. One?
Oh, don't make me choose.
Come on.
This right now, this moment, perfect moment.
Good. Jeanette, come on. A quiet achiever. A highlight.
Sea of Galilee with all the boats together.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
No churches.
No.
No structures.
No money making.
Just there.
Just there. Can't do anything with the water.
Tom, highlight.
Oh, being with you, Peter.
You're a liar.
It's all been good.
You're a pastor. Come on.
It's all been good.
You can only pick one.
Oh boy. The day I didn't have my camera around the Sea of Galilee, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I think God's telling you something, don't you think? Come back again. First time you did it without a camera because it broke. Second time you went with no camera because it got locked in a safe. Next time, we're going to chain it to your neck.
Okay.
Okay, Diane, come on, highlight.
I think the Valley of Jezreel. That was beautiful.
Why?
Gave me perspective of what it was all about.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
just give us a summary and your thoughts about the trip, Tom.
Oh, it was a great trip. I think for me, since I've been to Israel before and I really enjoyed going back, but I just enjoyed our bus. I thought our bus was a great experience, the way people from all over the country came together, and we just bonded really well together. That was probably my highlight.
And what about you, Diane? Is there any specific thing that you want to say about the trip?
I probably agree with Tom. I just thought it was a real privilege to be on the bus with all the people from Australia and see the things that we saw together and experience life.
Okay, Cornelia, we've just returned from our wonderful trip in Tel Aviv. What's one highlight for you that you've had?
I think it was such a blessing being on the bus with so many wonderful people who all had their own journey, but we all came together in God's beautiful plan, and we just had such a great time. It was like we were a giant family, and everyone helped others, and we just got along really well. And
what would you like to say to our little family of friends before we sign off this blog that we've been doing over the last couple of weeks?
I'd like to say it was a great pleasure and a privilege to share that beautiful, illuminating time in Israel with every one of them, and I pray that God would really bless them in their life from this day forward. They're great people.
And have we got a final song for them?
Good morning to you, and how do you do? The day is so fair and the sky is so blue. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you.
Well, it's the day after we got back from Israel, and boy have we had a most wonderful trip. It was 22 hours of flight time, and it just seemed to go forever, but here we are, we're back in Australia. Everyone got back safely, and it's been just the trip of a lifetime. Thank you so much for joining us. I know many people have watched every day to see what's happening with their loved ones, and just to follow us as we've travelled around the Holy Land. We hope that next year, or maybe the year after, we'll be able to do another trip, and so you might like to come along too. But I hope you've enjoyed watching what we've done as we've travelled around from Jaffa through to Tiberias, through Galilee, down through to Jerusalem, down through south to Masada, and all of those wonderful places. And here we are, we're back in Australia, and it's over for another time. So again, thanks for joining us, and hope to see you again on another trip with Insight for Living.